So I'm just over here at the property. I mean, I haven't been around here too much, and now that there's snow on the ground and the vegetation has died, all these weeds are down, I just noticed I got a real nice barn beam right here. There's two of them. This one's probably 10 foot, and there's another 10-footer behind it. Those are going for like a decent bit of money. If you take that out of there, clean it up, those are real desired. My mother actually just got one of these out of an old barn, and they made it they put a finish on it and it's a mantle above their fireplace. It's really nice. So I'm happy to find these because we actually need a mantle for our fireplace. What I'm doing here, this is our access off of the road. Out here, where Saul's at, probably about 150, 200 yards here. I'm going to level this, grade it, and this is gonna be all like, this is gonna be an entrance, and there's gonna be one down by the second telephone pole. I'm putting my gravel yard in here for my business, so I could probably keep the dump trucks over here, and I'm going to build the bunks with those concrete barriers and stockpile gravel, limestone, topsoil here, and sell it from here. Probably get one of those Amish sheds for with a porch for an office. So the logging's done now. They left a little bit of a mess. This is not graded very well. They were supposed to grade this off with the dozer. They did okay up there, but there's still kind of a mess. Like you can see here, this is not very smooth. It's gonna need some work. A lot of, you can see the ruts here and all the water and everything. And then they dug a pond. This mess here, I don't know if they just filled it in with all this. This is kind of a disaster. I mean, there's some wood in here that I could salvage out of this, but they really just left us with this mess. One guy there was 3 different outfits, maybe 4 different outfits. 2 were like Amish, and then a guy came in with a skidder, and then another Amish group came in with a dozer, and they did the rest of it and finished it up. But the one kid with the skidder dug a trench over here to drain any water down into a hole over here that he made, and then he got fired from the job. So I don't know. We just told him we wanted this hole filled in over here because they basically just left a little water hole, and they pushed some dirt over here and then pushed all the leftover end pieces that they cut off the usable wood. So I mean, I'll cut some firewood out of that, but it's all muddy and it's pretty large. Some of it's pretty large, so that's gonna be a bit of a pain. Hoping once it gets rained on some, it cleans up a little bit, but we'll have to work on that. I guess with the mini excavator, I can pull pieces out of there and work on them. So this area here just got like clear cut. I mean, this is a mess, but there's a ton of wood laying in here. I mean, look at all this wood. It's all maple. Strap's good on the back. Looks like the strap's good. Hardware is a little rusted. Squirrel or something got in a seat. I'm gonna check the straps. Still good. Yeah, this is an excellent spot. Especially now that it's logged. The edge of the field's right over there. I can see the side by side. The pond's right back there, so it's kind of a pinch point. They can go between the road and the pond, but typically they stay on this side. Now we got all these trails. I wish I would have known this stand was here. I would have hunted here rifle season. Can see down through there a good ways. Yeah, this is a good spot. And you can see the the mess of treetops everywhere that I gotta clean up. And here's the property line, pretty much right here behind me. So that's why you see a posted sign there. That was our existing property, and this is the new property. So the destruction starts like right across here. There's our tree stand that Benna and I hunt out of a lot, and then all this mess around it. So we got this trail that comes up. We still have a lot of trails we have to make, clear, and connect. There's old trails that have trees and stuff all across them. But we are going to connect this trail. It comes up here, and there's a main trail right over here. We just gotta cut some wood to get to it. But now we're on the other end. This is the wider end. So once again, we're back into treetops everywhere, like all this. And then here's the logging road here. It goes down that way, but out. So we got to get tied into this and get all this wood off. So yeah, that pipeline that that I walked on, the pipeline is right over there on that hill. It goes out, and then that tree stand that I was up in is up on that knoll over there. So we got a tree stand on the 2 high spots of this property. Oh, there's a deer right there. See, you didn't even know it was here. She's not even that spooked. There's another one. They're just, oh, there goes a couple. They're just laying in that stuff. For doe. Cool. So yeah, I just jumped those deer like 60 yards from me. The pipeline's exposed right here. I don't really know about this. I'm gonna have to ask the gas company about this. Better take a picture. Right here at the lowest point in the valley, the creek runs through here, and the pipeline's sticking out in the creek. It's all corroded because it's metal pipe. That's kind of ridiculous. I feel like it should not just be running through the creek like that, but who knows? What's super corroded? I don't know. Looks like a 8-inch. If I had to guess, 8 to 10-inch pipe. So yeah, I won't really be able to, I could drive down here and get stuff, like I'll pull up right here and I can unload a lot of this. But I don't really want to mess up the pipeline too much. These guys kind of weren't supposed to be over here either. They have a trail cutting across here. They might have had decking down. Because I mean, well, it's down there, so who knows how deep it is, but driving that bulldozer across it. So I know I was rambling a lot and just showing you our property and what it looks like now after the loggers were here. I can't tell you like what kind of contract this was. It wasn't like 18 inches and bigger or anything like that. They just marked so many trees, and then they took all the trees that were marked with red dots. It was kind of not a very good logging contract, but they're done now, and time to clean up. They might be back to clean up some trails, I don't know. Yeah, if you guys have done any logging at your places and it was similar to this, I'm open to any ideas. One of the ideas I'm thinking of, for one, I want to try to get all this treetop stuff. I know it's good habitat for the animals, but I want to try to get all the usable firewood out of here that I can. I'm not picking up every stick and tree limb, but anything that's good firewood, I'm going to cut it up and try to get it out of here, split it, sell it. So that's a side gig of mine. And then I was just wondering, like, and then after that, what I want to do is I have a lot of acorns that it could be another video, but basically if you take acorns after they drop, put them in a bucket of water. If they sink, they're supposed to be a good seed candidate. If they float, they're no good. But I have a ton of acorns. I think I have like 5 pounds of acorns, and I want to plant them. I'd like to start them in cups at the house here in a couple months. But I would like to start them as seedlings and then transplant them out here. But worst case scenario, I'm just gonna come out here and stick them in the ground. I'd like to get oak trees popping up everywhere around here. So 30 years from now, 40 years from now, there's a good stand of oak here. Would be awesome for the deer, for any more logging potential. So let me know what you guys have done with your logged land, or any good ideas. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow for more. And I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my videos and watches. You guys all have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.